Solve for x and check the answers for this equation involving radical expressions. So you have x is equal to 5 plus square root of 2x minus 7. So since there's one radical, what we want to do is move everything that isn't in the radical over to the other side. So the first thing I want to do is subtract a 5 from both sides of the equation. Now be careful, this x is here and you have to be mindful of it because the left side is going to become x minus 5, not just 5. And on the right side we're going to get 2x minus 7. So now we can square. So let's square both sides of the equation. On the left we get x minus 5 squared. So when we FOIL that out, we get x squared minus 5x, which is minus 10x, plus 25. And on the right side, the square and the square root cancel out and just give us 2x minus 7. So now we try to solve. So let's subtract a 2x from each side and let's add a 7 to each side so that we can move basically everything to the left side of the equation. So what do we have? We have x squared minus 12x plus 32 is equal to 0. So now since we're solving for x and this is a quadratic equation, we either use the quadratic formula or we try to factor. And as it turns out, these two guys factor into x minus 8 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. So using the zero factor property, we get that x minus 8 is equal to 0, or x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 8, or x is equal to 4. So now we have our two solutions for x, but because we squared both sides of the equation, we may have gained an extraneous solution, so we have to check both answers. So the way we check is by plugging x is equal to 8 and x is equal to 4 into the original equations. So plug it into the original equation, which I'll rewrite here. It's x is equal to 5 plus square root of 2x minus 7. So let's do the first one. X is equal to 8. That means we want to check if 8 is equal to 5 plus square root of 2 times 8 minus 7. Again, that question mark over the equal sign means that we're not sure, we're just checking. So we want to know if 8 is equal to 5 plus 2 times 8 is 16 minus 7 is 9. So square root of 9 is 3, and as it turns out 8 is equal to 5 plus 3. So 8 checks out as a solution. So now let's try x is equal to 4. So plugging it back into that equation, we want to check if 4 is equal to 5 plus 2 times 4 minus 7. So 2 times 4 is 8, minus 7 is just 1. So we want to know if 4 is equal to 5 plus 1, and as it turns out 4 is not equal to 6. So x is equal to 4 is not a solution, it's actually an extraneous solution. So the only solution for this equation is x is equal to 8.